Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh mean he is, he exists. Yahweh is who he called God or Jehovah. And Yahweh Shai mean he saves to deliver. Yahweh Shai is who he called Jesus Christ. All right, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the arguments, pushing the truth, all cut and raw. We can let him third. Kwame Yashua, this is your brother coming out from GMS Miami camp with another lesson going into you cannot physically prepare yourself for Jacob's trouble. Only way they can prepare yourself is spiritually. All right, the scriptures say like a day, like a time like never before. So there's no way that you can gauge. You can say, "Oh, I need this much food. I mean, 2, 3 years of food supplies." All right, you don't know. You're not sure. You're just guessing. All right, and then certain bug outs, what you call them, preppers are there. I remember I was watching I think a Netflix series on preppers. Every prepper, um apocalyptic apocalyptics apocal no apocalyptic is different. One might do a zombie attack for a zombie attack. One might be for nuclear. One might be if the dollar crash. The way they attack those different scenarios, and it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all ways of judgment and destruction. All right, some old alien invasion, all right, things like that. So um, you can never physically prepare for Jacob's trouble. There's nothing you can do because you don't know. It's a time like never before. So there's no way um you can prepare physically for this the day of evil or the day or the day of bad times or evil times. All right. Um. Only can lock in through the spirit. I want to see how I want to attack this. I have many different ways. Um. All right. This is going to that a carnal mind because when you saying um um I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be able to prepare myself physically. You're basically saying that you're God, and you have the power and might in your hand, and it's gonna show that you don't have no might or power in your hand. So Romans 8 and 4. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. So the people of this world are constantly engaging in things that's fleshly. All right, but the spirit are the brothers that are spiritual, the sisters that are spiritual are into things that's spiritual, the kingdom of heaven, are doing the will of the heavenly Father. All right, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life and peace. You see, so carnally minded is death. All right, if you move carnally, you're gonna be put to death. All right, because you're saying that you're God, you have the capability of protecting yourself, and the Lord's going to mark you and show that you are not the power, or you have no power or might in your hand, that you just a little worm. All right. 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So it's enmity. It's against. All right, it's against. Because our power is all about spirituality. All right, because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. See, if you are moving carnally, or I'm gonna prepare, I'm gonna carnally prepare or physically prepare or for Jacob's trouble, or you're basically saying you're basically not pleasing the Most High, because the Most High wants the elect to lean upon Him, are to need him in the time of Jacob's trouble. But ye are not the flesh, but in the spirit, the elect, if so be that, but Slaki, if so be that in the spirit of Salaki, if so, be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Mashiach, he is none of his. See, so if you're not in the Spirit, or you're not of Yahweh Shai and speaking to you, Israelites. All right, because you better believe, man, these Israelites are carnal. All right, they're gonna move in carnality and think that they have their might and stuff. And the time of Jacob's trouble, like they're gonna be their own defense, buckler, fortress. All right, and they don't get smashed. Um, let's go into right. We could let's go to Jeremiah 30 just to make the point. Because speaking of Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 30:6. Actually, now and see whether a man do travail with a child, and men don't have children. They don't bear children. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? That's how bad it's gonna be. Where men are gonna be like bitches, like women. But as a woman that travail, that's in labor, having labor pains. All right, his hands on his loin as a woman travail, and all faces turn into paleness. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So it's gonna be like a time like never before. It's gonna be worse than the ancient captivity of Egypt. All right, the different captivity of the Greeks. All right, the Roman Empire. I'm gonna go in order: the Neo-Babylon Empire, the Medo-Persians. All right, the Greeks and the Romans. All right, and now we in the revised Roman Empire. It's gonna be worse than all those captivities. It's gonna be worse than slavery. It's gonna be worse than the flood or World War I, World War II. It's gonna be worse than all those things combined. A time like never before. So you're not gonna be able to gauge or prepare for this thing carnally or physically. Now, can brothers go stalk on certain things? All right, well, it say a prudent man perceive the evil and hide it himself. First, you're gonna hide in the bosom of Yahweh Bashim Shai, in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai. But it's not wicked for you to go get food, all right, or have food stored up for a rainy day. There's nothing wrong with that, but the man of the Lord, our elect, is not gonna solely lean upon that, or he's not gonna lean upon that because that's not his power. That's not where his power lies. All right, because you don't know. I can have all this food and store food, but I don't mean I'm gonna get to it. You see, all right, but my power is always with me, no matter what. All right, your source of power is always going to be with you no matter what, or wherever you are. See, that's the difference. All right, so I'm gonna go to Daniel 12:1. And that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince. All right, Michael, the archangel, will stand for the children of thy people, the Israelites, the elect first and foremost. And there shall be a time of trouble such never was since there was a nation. So it's gonna be a time like never before, as we read. Even so, that same time is gonna be so bad. At that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So the Lord's going to keep those that are written in the book, the elect, where He's going to have uh, spiritual, you know, uh, what is that word? Um, Damn, it's losing me. When I said it, I had it there, but I'm losing it. Spiritual intervention, all right, spiritual intervention where the Lord is going to have His angels step in to protect the elect, guide the elect. All right, so it's nothing. Um, 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 I can use this. 2 Corinthians 10:4. Just the point there for our weapons, for the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, so it's not carnal. All right, carnal gains, stuck on guns and this and that to fight against. No, but mighty through God to pull it down strongholds. So that's going into our power is pulling down strongholds. All right, these enchantments, illusions, are the covering cast is upon the face of the nations. That's where our power lies is spirituality. Um, um, Let me see if I find something else with the flesh. Um, bear with me again. Okay. First John 2:16. For all that is in the world, lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. So you knowing the evil time is coming, you saying, "Oh, I got it. I have the strength. I have the might to protect me." All right. You have this world. All right. You have this world. You don't understand what's going on. You don't understand why it's happening. You just carnal. Um, there's a point also in uh, Ecclesiasticus 2, 2. All right, set thy heart aright, constantly endure, make not in a hasty time of trouble. So you're not so making a hasty decision. I'm gonna go get guns, or I'm gonna stock on food and believe in it, and I'm gonna prepare for this scenario and that scenario. Where it's good to say a time like never before. So look, quick lesson on